Hey guys, what is going on? It is your friendly neighborhood ZebraMan, and tonight we're here with a match between MrZebraMan and Patrick Flynn, a #1 contenders match. Both of these superstars did come out of NXT Adrenaline, winning a championship, so here tonight we're going to see the two of them compete to see who will become #1 contender for the NXT championship. Both of them did compete at NXT Adrenaline for the title, and they both lost, but both of them did have a second match that night. Patrick Flynn going on to win NXT Tag Team Championship, and of course MrZebraMan including himself into the NXT Intercontinental Championship match, resulting in him winning the NXT Intercontinental Championship match in a ladder match, climbing the ladder in a very quick time. I think it was definitely less than 3 minutes. I don't have the exact timing, but he climbed the ladder really quick, really stole the title away from Lance Marshall, so you don't know what can happen. Also, MrZebraMan announced that pay-per-view that he dropped the NXT Tag Team Championship, that he's no longer the NXT Tag Team Champion, probably out of rage, and now that he's dropped the title, he's out of the tag team division. And after that, I imagine the YouTube sellers would kind of fix things up a bit. They would, you know, there's a bit of trouble between Lance Marshall and MrZebraMan. MrZebraMan, including himself in the match, led to him taking Lance Marshall, another member of the YouTube sellers, title away. And Toto, of course, was supposed to team up with Vince, but Vince was left high and dry, and Vince was forced to defend the tag team championships by himself. His company, his rules, he agreed to doing it. I guess it's image, I guess, to kind of show that him as a powerhouse. He was going to try to win it, but no. Unfortunately, Patrick Flynn and the Eliminator, here he comes now, the new tag team champions. Now we see Patrick Flynn, one half of the NXT tag team champions. Here we go, Patrick Flynn looking prepared, pretty prepared here tonight. Pretty excited for this match, I really am. Two of these guys, really great wrestlers. Of course, MrZebraMan, obviously the better wrestler, but that's just my bias. Of course, Patrick Flynn really showing up and coming in the past few weeks. We had a match against him. He did defeat us once, but will it happen again? I have no idea. Who will be going on to the next NXT pay-per-view, which is really undecided at the moment. Who will be going on to face the Mantis at that time? Also, guys, I have to add some more matches to the NXT thing, because really I'm starting to get into the storyline business of this whole thing, so it should get interesting. I want to see some more. I'm sure you guys will want to see some more matches on the pay-per-view. Like, I know I see comments asking for guys to get title matches. So I guess after this, I'll give some thought into it, some storylines coming up to the next pay-per-view, and we'll see what we can do with some of your characters. So here we go, MrZebraMan and Patrick Flynn. MrZebraMan starting off in an enziguri, really hard, rolling on the ground with Patrick Flynn. Now there's a weird glitch in the game. I think it's with the CAW itself, but the character's pants has changed colour because I think it's entrance attire or something. MrZebraMan knocking him into the corner, and now it's switching around, and MrZebraMan tucked into the corner. What's Patrick Flynn gonna do? He's just gonna stare at him. He's gonna have a staring contest. Funny stuff here. MrZebraMan with the low kick, gonna put him into the ropes. MrZebraMan getting thrown over the ropes by Patrick Flynn. What's gonna happen next? Patrick Flynn shoving MrZebraMan out into the guardrail. Really nice arena this is. I love the NXT arena in this, and I can't wait for the new game, actually 2K15, and hopefully they'll have the new WWE Network logo on the barricade. But here we go, MrZebraMan going ham on Patrick Flynn outside the barricade. The referee is still counting. MrZebraMan getting back into the ring, gonna pull a few taunts out of his arse. Here he goes, MrZebraMan going for the run and misses the enziguri, but Patrick Flynn pretty much picking him up, going for a few shots. Reversed elbow to the face, and Patrick Flynn really looking dazed here. MrZebraMan going for another enziguri, miss. Patrick Flynn on the reversal. No, MrZebraMan reversing him, tucking over. Very technical wrestling. Here goes MrZebraMan, Irish whip, jumping over and slamming him down into the mat. Down into the corner now goes Patrick Flynn. MrZebraMan going for the splash, fails. MrZebraMan getting thrown in the corner, and a drop kick to the face by Patrick Flynn. Another drop kick on the ground. MrZebraMan lying on the ground in pain after those two drop kicks. Patrick Flynn really, I think in my opinion, is favored to win this. MrZebraMan has been on a losing streak, and I know he did climb the ladder, but he hasn't pinned someone in quite a while now. I can't think of it. It was like Patrick Flynn defeated him. He lost his NXT gold. I can't think if there was a time before that. But he's on a losing streak, so really Patrick Belflin is kind of in this to win it. And I really have my money on Patrick Belflin. MrZebraMan, technically he hasn't pinned or submitted someone in quite a while, so he's on a losing streak here. Patrick Belflin did lose at the pay-per-view. He did lose his shot at the NXT Championship, but he did beat MrZebraMan, who was NXT champion before the pay-per-view. He did pin him, and also he did win the tag team championship. So he is really on a roll here on NXT, so I would really expect this guy to come and take MrZebraMan's old kind of title, should I say, as NXT and NXT champion and NXT tag team champion. So taking all titles really, except for the NXT Intercontinental Championship, but who knows. So here goes MrZebraMan rolling out of the ring. Pretty much so far it's been pretty good. Patrick Belflin going for the cover. Is he gonna get it? Nope. So far the match has been pretty good. I really have my money on Patrick Belflin here, but that's my opinion. MrZebraMan really has been putting up a fight this match. And oh, moonsault off the turnbuckle, actually hitting it now. MrZebraMan is going to try throwing back in the ring. No, zebra slam out on the mat. It is not a false count anywhere, so he can't get the cover. Picking him up really quickly, knowing that it is a false count anywhere, trying to throw him into the corner, back into the ring, but no, getting pounded on in the guardrail by Patrick Belflin, and the game is glitching and going through the guardrail. Wow. Patrick Belflin getting thrown into the ring with the reversal there. MrZebraMan on a 5 count, elbow to the face. MrZebraMan really doing well right now. He could have this right here. He could be on his way back to gaining his NXT championship. Ducking under. Wow, just arm drag, and MrZebraMan, what's he going to try now? He's going to climb up top. Patrick Belflin getting up, moonsault, hits it. MrZebraMan dragging Patrick Belflin over to the corner. We know what this is. We know what this is. A corkscrew moonsault. Corkscrew moonsault. He hit it, but the lights went out. The lights went out. The lights went out. What the? And Patrick Belflin back up from it, now going for an ankle lock. I didn't know he did that, but he's going for an ankle lock, and Vince is coming. Vince coming down with a vengeance. What is he even doing? Vince. No, rolled over, but Vince is calling the ref out. The bell has been rung. Is it? Patrick Belflin has won by submission. Vince controlling this here. Vince just... But Vince screwed MrZebraMan out of a #1 contender spot. Vince just screwed MrZebraMan out of a #1 contender spot. This is what happens when you betray Vince McMahon. Anyway guys, until next time.